Hello Aries, it's good to see you and thank you for joining us for today's reading. My name is Eric and today I'm going to pull the advice from the universe for you. This is going to be a general reading. I hope this resonates with you. If it does, please consider like, share and subscribe, and it really appreciate it. And now let's see what's going on and what messages the universe has for you today. Everything is about the movement. I see there is some movement happening and some movement was around you, and I see some kind of the separation. I see some kind of the challenges, and then I see a challenge and remain disciplined and make the right choices. I see you are trying to going through making a decision, and your life is moving toward a change, and this change looks like a making a big decision toward the maybe it could be separation, it could be divorce, or it could be something that is the work is not working for you, or disagreement between the family members, or any of this could be possible. That's why don't lose the opportunities, see the opportunities that is around you. I know that's emotional time, but don't worry about it, and then just bounce back, because the life is too short and you have to move forward. There is no way of thinking about the past, and the past is not thinking about the past is not working. The Hermit is telling us that it's time for inner calling and time for solitude and move to the new direction, and time to find your own destiny and to find your own wisdom, and then ask for spirit for help if you need it. Everybody needs it at the difficult time to ask the spirit for help, and the spirit is really helps when the tough time comes. When you talk from your heart, then the good things happen for you, and the spirit is always with you. You're gonna feel it, and you felt it probably before as well. I see the Knight of the Pentacles sending the message that, okay, time for practical matters and finances and business and money and career, and focusing on work and the material aspect of the life is very important, especially this year. That is time for taking action and doing something very smart, and sometimes you need to move forward towards something new, and then I see your mind is clear about what you are doing, and you are open to change and preparing yourself for change. And I see you made your own decision for your life to move forward and then make the big change and complete your journey. It's time to complete what you started a while ago, and then get over what is happening, and then what is coming toward the life. That's why. But also, when you stay positive and think always the glass is half full and not thinking about the half empty all, then it's time for celebration. I see the celebration is coming. I see the spiritual union that brings the harmony and passion is coming, and follow your heart, and the mutual relationship is happening. You have lots of choices, and I see the good friends are getting along. It could be in the form of the love or career, or it could be the form of love or relationship or friendship or family celebration or work celebration or project. Some new project is happening or new idea is happening. It could be any of those that is happening in your life. I see some confusion in the it could be in the form of the relationship. It could be that is something bothers you, and then but you should know every situation that makes makes you to go through the changes, but this does not mean that this is the end of the life. Sorry. And let this time let this be to a time of the reflection, and some adjustment may be needed to make the life go forward. I see the man standing and in the castle and holding one wand, and there is a wand behind, and there is have the world in one hand and one in the other hand. The leaves are growing on one wand, and the sheep are going, and the water is blue, and then is making decision for moving forward for the new project, and then thinking about a leader like the king of the sword that says put your ideas and thoughts together, and then it's time for inspiration and truth and mental process and clarity and justice, and there is no time to waste, and it's time for action and time to do the things, because everything working in your favor, and you have to take advantage of the opportunities that is in front of you, and not to worry about the past. There is always opportunity ahead when we think that glass is half full, and if we think the glass is half empty, I have nothing to talk to you about it. I see the temperance is talking to us, and it's telling us, okay, it's time for being patient and confident, and going through the good influences and having the good influence on the other people, and making the plan and making the short-term and long-term plan, and put the seed down, and it's time for growing the seed and let the relationship to work perfectly. And then that is the time. I see the movement. I see the man is sitting on the horse and moving forward with the wand in the hand, and other people are sleeping, but I see some people with the mask on the face that is there, and like it means the two-faced people. Sometimes they are there that they are not happy, and they try to stop the movement. Just be careful what you are doing, and then watch your back and not to be stabbed by some other people. I see the kick of the cups is good time for make the emotional time, and that's the emotional and love and romantic and creativity and spirituality, and then psychic development and acting for love as well, and going through making the right decisions about the emotions, and then taking care of the love and family as well. And I see the Knight of the Cups is indicating you have to make the balance between the life and the work, and to get the life pleasurable. It's not just always the work, and it's not always just the love. You have to make the balance in between that to enjoy the life, because the life is balanced between everything. And then if one side goes too much, then it's not going to work out, and it's going to hurt the other part. I see that there are the Knight of the Wand is indicating make the balance between the love and the work and career, and I see the high energy of the movement, and I see the travel ahead, and I see if this travel could be related to the work or relationship or to the business as well. I see some kind of the arguments and disagreement in between, could be between the co-workers or the family members or some friends, or could be in the form of the house, or that's why you have when you go through the challenges, try to make it work it out. Avoid the conflict, avoid the conversations, avoid the situations that does not work. When everybody is emotional, it's better to stay away. Sometimes it's better to be quiet and not answer, because some answers bring the fuel to the fire, and it not only doesn't solve anything, but it's going to be make the situation worse, and sometimes get to the divorce and get to the separation, and this or fight or anger and revenge and this kind of thing. That is the worst thing. Be fair to yourself and be fair to other people as well. That's the message, that being fairness, and then also being patient and fair to other people, and appreciate the people who help you, and then also be fair to yourself and make a balance between the work and the job as well, and then don't forget the spirituality, and then make the balance in life as well. I see the movement of the movement in the life, and I see the movement. It could be I see a very high energy in this situation as well, that is moving forward and is a physical action. And I see the leaves on the front, that is very showing the sign of the positive sign. And I see the blue water, that is indicate that the future is bright as well. Okay, beautiful Aries, I hope this reading has some message for you, and then if it does, please consider like, share and subscribe, and I see you in the next reading. Until then, be happy, healthy, love yourself and love the others as well. See you.